What's up, everybody? Welcome to my first created YouTube video, and welcome to MyTeam F1 2020. Let's dive on in.
Welcome to MyTeam. Here, you'll experience the world of Formula One not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's choose your character.
Alright, I've already created my character. It's got my name, my race number, and my nickname.
Great. Now, let's set up some of the key details of your new team. We'll start with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team?
Alright, I have decided to revive Super Aguri F1, raced between 2006 and 2008. And that could probably give you an idea of what type of race engine I'm looking to use. So let's get the name all typed in and ready to go.
Nice. Now, some kind of income stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor.
Alright, time for our primary sponsor.
Will pay a signing bonus to the team up front. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They will also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal that they want the team to achieve. If we hit that goal, the sponsor will pay us an additional goal bonus.
Alright, so now it's time for our first primary sponsor. Let's have a little look, see what fits our team, fits our goals for the season, and we can move on from there. So, looking through these, I see Shark is offering a $3.56 million goal bonus with a $218,000 weekly income for 5 Constructors Championship points. That seems very doable. But with that, I could also go TriStar, but that's less signing bonus. This is very interesting, very difficult to select an option. I think I might go TriStar. I do like the look of Shark, but I think for the slightly higher weekly income, the slightly higher goal bonus, I do believe we can get 2 points finishes throughout the season. The only thing that's holding me back is the signing bonus, but we'll go for TriStar.
Fantastic. Now we've got a budget to work with. Our car won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So let's sign a power unit supplier now.
Alright, time to get into the engine. Now, Super Aguri F1, if you know, you know.
We need both performance and durability from our power unit, but we also need to balance the books. We're going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into.
Super Aguri were powered by Honda. Yes, Honda powered engine. That's what we're going for. They're a little bit underdone, I reckon, in performance and durability, but they're very, very cheap.
We almost have all the key partners for our team now, but we still need a teammate for you.
Now it's time to select our teammate. Let's see our options that we get presented. Alright, having a little look through the list. Obviously Jack Aiken is probably the standout option, but he is $1.5 million signing. Let's have a look. Jordan King is a very quick driver, nearly an 80 pace, but his awareness is a little bit low. We have the meme, the king, but unfortunately we're not going to select him, who I do believe is the best option, but I think the option that I have to go is honestly the clearest option, Jack Aiken.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
Alright, so just a little recap. We got TriStar as our primary sponsor for the team, driving with a Honda engine, and our teammate will be Jack Aiken, and we are driving under the name Super Aguri F1, reviving the old F1 team that was around about 10 to 15 years ago. Alright, now it's time to make a livery. Let's go on in.
We need a badge for our team branding. Select an existing badge, edit it, or create one from scratch.
Oh, let's go back and actually edit the livery. That might help. Alright, so we have all these Schumacher edition and 70th anniversary. We're not going to use any of these because we didn't create this ourselves. So we're given the option of this first livery design, the second livery design, which I actually quite like the look of that. I feel like that could be very good. This third sunburst livery, the streamlined, that also could be very good, or the needles. Now I feel like if that had a third color option, that would be great. Let's have a little play. We'll play with the look, and once we get back, we'll have the delivery that we're going for. After fiddling around with a couple of deliveries, I decided on this one here. Now, what we can do is once we unlock more liveries through the podium pass, we will obviously edit the car, the look, get a couple different paint jobs on. But to start off our career mode, we will be driving in this livery. It kind of pays homage to the old team with their red and white with a slight bit of black on it. Slightly different design to what they used to run, but I think we should do pretty well with it. Alright, now time for the logo. Let's get on in and edit. There's plenty of options for us to choose from. I might choose the background last, and we'll pick the emblem first to try and find one that I feel suits our team. Now this is the final design that I've come up with for my logo. Just a nice simple black background, a slight shine to the back of it, and then the team colors of the red and the white. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the background that we've got of it, and let's move on.
Last but not least, we need to pick team colors for the rest of our branding. You'll see these colors throughout HQ.
So this is our final design for our team. That's our race suits and our car to start with. That is our badge, and let's get into it. Now we will be doing a full race calendar, just a standard usual stuff. Alright, so we will be doing a full qualifying session, 50% race distance, and for starters we're going to start at 95% difficulty. Now the reason why it's a little bit lower than what you would probably expect is because for the first time in an F1 game I will be actually turning off my assists. The only assist I'll have running is the racing line. So this is enough difficulty for me to not be 10 seconds a race behind everyone else, and also able to have fun as well. The difficulty will raise if I need a raise, and it might even lower if I need to lower it, but we'll see how we go. Alrighty, let's get this started.
Okay, we're live in 5, 4, 3.
Hello folks, and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now, we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out though as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. Now, there's a rich history of that in Formula 1 too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team though is that while the team itself is new to Formula 1, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula 1 team?
All of these questions lead towards how our career actually starts. So I need to answer these carefully. I need to make sure I'm answering the right things to make sure I can have the right start to my team. Do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula 1 team? Yes, I do believe. This isn't just about me, it's about my team. I'm behind them 100%. Together, we're unstoppable. The goal is to win a Constructors Championship. Simple as that. We're going to get there.
Every team needs 2 drivers, but what was it that drew you to your teammates?
So my teammate is Jack Aiken. I've actually met him at the Australian Grand Prix this year before it got cancelled. His skill set really suits our team, I believe. He knows exactly what we need, and also he's such a good driver. He's definitely worth the money that we spent for him.
No one aims to finish bottom of the table. Who's the team you're aiming to beat?
I think the logical option would be to predict to be near Williams, since we're such a brand new team. But my goal is actually to be battling Haas. Now the reason for that is because they are a brand new team to F1 themselves. They've only been around for about 3 or 4 years. So having the 2 brand new teams completely starting from scratch fighting against each other would be something awesome to see. And awesome to be a part of.
How are you expecting the car to feel out on track?
Now I'm expecting the car to be slow. Simple as that. The car is not going to be fast. We're going to be towards the back of the grid every single race. But I would love our car to be responsive, especially going into corners, because I believe we need to make up as much time as we can through the corners, because the straights, we can work that out. The Honda engine isn't that bad. It is pretty good, but the cornering with a bad chassis, bad aerodynamics, you're never going to get anywhere in the race. So I believe that our car needs to be as responsive as possible.
The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up to them?
So in speaking of that, I believe we need to make sure our ERS system is going to be great. We need a great ERS system, because the overtake button in our car is going to be weak, but we need to power that up. I feel like if we can get a good ERS system, a good ERS saving system, a good ERS expelling system, our car will be very quick.
Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that your car can take advantage of each opportunity that comes your way?
Now, like I said earlier, our car will not be the fastest down the straight, since we have the Honda power engine. Once we upgrade that will be a different story. But we need a good chassis. I've said that many times already. We need a good chassis. So we've developed an incredibly light car. Scratch that. We've built an incredibly light car. Something that will be able to handle well in the corners and on the top speed.
And finally, which of your new departments are you most proud of?
I'm really the most proud of our Honda power engine. I love the Honda. The Honda power engine is just something I'm thankful and happy to be a part of. It's something that I can't wait to bring a championship with the Super Aguri F1 team.
Well, that's about all we've got time for here. We will see how this fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
Okay, great, thank you. That's a wrap.
Alright, we've got plenty of things to look at here. Let's go into our activities.
Time between races to the fullest extent, and that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximize the team's performance.
This is our calendar system. This is where we can decide what things we can do between race weekends, between events, all that kind of stuff. Now, something I would love to improve on, like I've said, is our power engine. Our power, and also it upgrades our durability as well. I was thinking of the aero and chassis. Actually, you know what? I think we'll be alright. First track is Australia. I think we should be fine with our engine that we have. We need cornering. We need aerodynamics. I'm going to spend, instead of spending my time earning money, as much as all the money would be great, I think we're going to upgrade our aero and chassis focus. That's what we're going to apply most of our time towards. We've got the black, red and white of the TriStar, as it is our only sponsor at the moment. I feel like it suits quite well with our livery actually. It looks very nice on it. Let's advance time. We'll move on to the next thing. We've just got more money, we've got more upgrades, everything coming through. And here is the final step before F1. Before our first race of this season. The car reveal. Let's get a look at our brand new race team, Super Aguri F1. Alright, there is activities that we can actually fit in. Should we do a driver camp? Just get some more cash flow into the team? I feel like the best option for us is to actually get some extra resource points. Go the pre-season advertising campaign. Sorry, not resource points. Extra rep. It'll get us one step closer to getting a new sponsor on the team, which is something that we need because that'll give us more money, which means more upgrades, and the faster we can move up the field. Thank you all for watching this first installment of my Super Aguri F1 Revival MyTeam mode. My goal is to upload this at least 2 times a week, aiming for 3. But for now, we'll go at least 2 times a week. If you do enjoy, if you want to keep up to date, please like, please comment, and subscribe. And thanks again. I'll catch us all in the next video.